Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spot and Journey. Hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to do a quick video, really, on the Premier League deadline day roundup. What finished yesterday, and I have to say, apart from if you're a Liverpool fan, it's been underwhelming, and it. Let's be honest. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, here we go. Um, Angel Gomez went from Marseille to Wolves on loan. Now, the only reason why I think he's gone to Wolves is to try and break into England. England's set up for World Cup. It's the only reason why I think he'd go to a club like Wolves, because I know a few clubs were interested in Angel Gomez, but he'll know that he's going to get game time at Wolves. So, I think he's looking out to try and break into England squad with that move. Um, Tyreek George from Chelsea to Everton. Um, that's a low move, by the way, guys. So, is that a good move for Everton? Possibly. You know, I know. I know he's. I know he started well. He started well when he started playing for Chelsea, but then he went off the boil. Hopefully, David Moyes can get the best out of him. Adam Armstrong from Southampton to Wolves. Now, this is interesting. I think Wolves are setting up for, if they get relegated, they've brought in probably a player who can score goals in Championship and get them ready for Championship life. I think Wolves now know that they're fair, and I think the ownership's accepted it. So they're looking to the future by bringing in Adam Armstrong. Um, Nelson Angolo from Anderlecht to Sunderland, 17.5 million. Sunderland's business over this, since they've got promoted back to Premier League, has been nothing short of remarkable. They're doing really well. It leads the bet Burnley yesterday quite convincingly as well. I think it was 3-0 in end, wasn't it? 3-0, I think it was. I think that's a good move for Sunderland to bring in Nelson Angola to Sunderland. Um, Now this is a signing what really matched the Tottenham fan base. James Wilson from Hearts to Tottenham on loan. Now James Wilson's not going to go straight into the under 23s. Um, Tottenham aren't happy at all with the transfer market. With this, what they've done with the money. I think it's 13 players fit. The rest of them are injured. Tottenham's recruitment has been nothing short of shambolic, and the fans are crying out for um, Lange, and we know Perisic is going back to Florentina now. So they're crying out for people's heads at Tottenham. I think the Tottenham fan base is ready to erupt with their business done in transfer market. Right, Nottingham Forest. They brought in Luca Netz. Now he's come from Borussia Mönchengladbach. £2 million. I think that's a steal. Apparently, but by all accounts, he's an half decent player. He's Luca Netz. So we'll have to wait and see how he performs at Nottingham Forest. Big move, Jurgen Strand Larsen. Leeds were trying to get him, but he's gone to Crystal Palace for £48 million. Leeds United couldn't compete with that. Being a newly promoted side, and I think it would have brought the PSR rules. But Leeds didn't bring nobody in. So you know, I'm still upset about that. Being a Leeds fan, I'm still upset about that. That way he didn't do any business, but the club have took a gamble, and let's hope it pays off. Because if Leeds do get relegated, the fingers are going to be pointed straight to Fark and Parag Mate. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with Leeds United. Matt O'Reilly been recalled from his loan spell at Marseille. Um, so I like Matt O'Reilly as a player. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does at Brighton. Let's see if we can get back into first team. Seri Napan from Middlesbrough to Man City. That's a loan recall as well. Um, so obviously Pep's got plans for him to bring him back to Man City. Let's see what the plans are going to be for Napon. James McConnell from Ajax to Liverpool. That's a loan we call. So maybe Liverpool are looking at McConnell as a player who can help them throughout. These any injuries they get. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with James McConnell. Um, Axel Desai from Chelsea to West Ham on loan. That's an interesting one as well, guys, because Disasi were part of the so-called Chelsea bomb squad, who's been ostracised for he's been training on his own, along with Raheem Sterling. As we know, Raheem Sterling's and his contract, is left with his contract is ended. He's a free agent. Is Raheem Sterling? It'd be interesting to see what club he goes to. Evan Moody from Sunderland to Arsenal for an scores three. He's a youngster. He's part. Arsenal looking at him as a future player. So I can't see him being in the first team. He'll go into the under 23s. Um, and then obviously there's been one more, and this is the guy. This is the big money signing for me. Is Jeremy Jocquet from Liverpool to Rennes. They've signed him for £60 million. Now he hasn't joined yet. He's going to be joining in summer. So Liverpool have signed Rennes centre back Jeremy Jocquet for £60 million. The 20-year-old will remain at Rennes for the rest of the season before moving to Anfield in the summer. The champions are short of numbers in central defence, and Ibrahim Konate may leave on a free this summer. So they're looking at Jocquet being Konate's replacement, and Chelsea offered the same package to Jeremy Jocquet, but he chose Liverpool, and the reason why he chose Liverpool is he saw the Chelsea players, and they've got so many young players who play centre back. He didn't see a path to the first team, so he chose Liverpool because he thinks that's the best way to get to break into the first team. That's why people say he snubbed Chelsea. I don't think he snubbed Chelsea. He just used his he had to look at the options, and obviously Liverpool were the best option for him. And I don't blame him really. Chelsea's recruitment strategy could end up being a downfall of bringing in quality players because they've got so many players. These players who they want to try and bring in are looking at the squad and thinking that squad is overly bolstered. So maybe Chelsea need to get rid of a fair few players in summer just to encourage these upcoming players like Jackie into squad, so showing them that they have got a passage into first team. So that's an interesting one for me, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what Jeremy Jacquet does. He's good in the air. He's good in the air. He's good on ground. He looks solid. He's only 20-year-old. Remember, he's only a young kid. So, and he looks like he's got a really good footballing brain on his head. So it'd be interesting to see on his football brain on his head, footballing brain on his shoulders, should I say? So he looks intelligent. He looks humble as well. He looks like he wants to play football. He likes the challenge, and I'm sure he'll thrive at Liverpool alongside Virgil van Dijk. He'll learn a hell of a lot from him. But yeah, so that's your basic transfer window summary done. Um, there's a lot of clubs who did the well. It was really underwhelming this January transfer window compared to recent ones. Maybe, you know, the top six clubs think that they've got enough to get to end the season. And we all know let's be honest, Arsenal are going to win league. There's no doubt about it. So Man City probably looked at that and thought, no, we won't sign any more players. We're going to wait till summer and we'll go again. just like Chelsea, just like Tottenham, Aston Villa. The rules change from PSR next season, don't they? So hopefully Aston Villa can bring in some players, and let's make the 2026-2027 Premier League season a bit more of a contest at the top. Um, and let's see what happens. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching this edition of Sporting Journey. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if you're happy with your transfer window or if you're disappointed in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Sporting Journey. Until next time, guys, have a great day. See you all soon. Bye bye.